morning, everyone. Welcome to Danbury Hospital. We're going to be talking today about making decisions. What kind of decisions are healthy to make and what kinds of decisions are not healthy to make. My name is Mary Ronan. I'm a registered nurse with a clinical specialty in reproductive health. And we're going to be not just learning all the things that I know as a nurse, but I'm going to be teaching you what I've learned during the last 10 years visiting about 8,000 students your age every year. And I'm going to share with you some of the things that they've taught me, as well as some of the things that I know just from being a nurse. And one of the things that we're going to be taking a real close look at today is how do the TV shows we like, the movies we watch, the video games we play, how do all of those things influence how we make decisions? And they do. It's hard to imagine, but they really do affect how we decide for ourselves what we will and will not be doing. If your favorite television shows and your favorite movies have lots of characters that are really sexually active on them, it's easy to imagine that everybody's having sex. Seems like it's something everybody does. Well, it's not something everybody does, but we get the feel of that from the movies and the television programs that we enjoy and we watch. So what popular culture does to us is it does something that's called erosion. Has anybody ever been to the beach? Raise your hand if you've ever been to the beach. Okay, so let's make a pretend journey today. We all came here this morning for this exciting day, and when we got here, we decided we weren't going to videotape. What we were going to do was get on the bus and go to Myrtle Beach. Okay? So we all showed up here this morning at Danbury Hospital, and instead of getting off your school buses and coming into the building, we got off your school buses, got on coach buses, and off we go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And we spent a week there. We had the best time ever. The weather was fabulous. We swam every day. We played lots of miniature golf. We really had a lot of fun. And while we were there, every single day, waves came up on the shore, took a few little grains of sand, and then went back out to the ocean. And we never noticed this happen. We just were noticing what a great time we were having. So we spent a whole week there, and then got on the buses and came home. And because we had such a good time, we decided that in 10 years, we're going to have a reunion in Myrtle Beach. So you guys all went and grew up, did all your growing up, went to college, got your jobs. I raised my kids. We met back here 10 years from now, got on the bus and headed down to Myrtle Beach. Now, in the 10 years that we were away, no one did anything to save the beach. And all day, every day, waves were coming up on the beach and taking away sand, all day. And no one protected the dunes. Nobody planted the grass on the beach. No one did anything to save the beach. And 10 years went by. And we get on the bus and we drive down to Myrtle Beach, and when we get there, the beach is completely different. It's totally changed from the way it was before. It's not nearly as nice. It's narrower. So much of the beach is missing. And we say, what happened to our beach, this great beach? Well, what happened to our beach was erosion. And erosion happens when every single day a little bit of land gets taken away. And that's what television and movies and music do to us. We start off as babies being raised up by our families with very specific ideas about what kind of grown-up are you going to be, what sort of adult are you going to be. And as you watch lots of movies and you watch lots of TV programs and you listen to lots of music, that gets changed the same way the beach gets changed by the waves. The more you watch, the harder it is to make good decisions. Now, am I saying to you, don't ever watch TV, don't ever watch movies, it's bad, it's evil, you're not supposed to do it? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is watch carefully. Pick what you watch. You know, movies that are rated R are marketed to you guys. Movies that are meant for someone who's 17 is marketed to 14-year-olds. And it puts thoughts in your brains that you never would have had if you weren't sitting in that theater that night. I worry about how those thoughts are going to change the decisions that you make, because when you watch TV and when you watch the movies and people make bad choices, they don't suffer from them. They come back to life on those video games. No one catches HIV on Friends. But in real life, those are the things that occur. In real life, those are the changes that will happen for you. And those are the issues that we're going to be taking a look at.